if you think about it, there are a lot of things to be thankful for all the time. And there are a lot of ways to be thankful. It's a matter of perspective. I remember when I started as a psychiatric resident, one of my supervisors said, the nicest thing about being a psychiatrist is you meet all the women you're glad you didn't marry. That's a narrow point of view, but it gives you something to be thankful for if you have a narrow aspect. But there are other things to be thankful for. You can be thankful that your situation isn't worse than it is. Is this negative? You think this is too negative an approach? Really isn't. Because to be thankful means that you appreciate what is already there. The fact is that you're already good. You should appreciate your own goodness. You should realize that you're a good person making your way in a difficult world, that it's not always going to be easy, that sometimes you're going to get turned down, betrayed, rejected, or thought little of, but that doesn't matter. That's the perspective. It doesn't matter. Only you matter. I'm not saying that to be selfish. I'm saying that because you need to have that inner strength to be able to do what's right for you, get through it, and then be strong so you can give for other people, no matter what it is you're going through. If you're going through a divorce and this time of year is the first Thanksgiving you've been alone and you're wondering what you can give thanks for because you're not in the house anymore or you don't know whether or not you're going to have enough income in the coming year to support two families, it's still better than it was. You can have hope now. If the relationship that you're leaving is terrible, then maybe you have an opportunity to be your best. It's hard to be your best in a relationship where you always have to make apology for the way things are or for the way you are, or to be lovable in a situation when you're not loved. You need to be accepting in order to be grateful. You need to accept yourself just the way you are to truly have thanks. And that's hard for most of us because we take a look at our lives and we say, how can I accept this? I've suffered so many losses. People have done such injury to me. I haven't gotten the breaks I've deserved, and I didn't get the credit that was owed me. How can I be thankful? Well, you can be thankful if you think about it for a moment. You can be thankful if you admit your role in everything in your life. How can I do that, you might say? Because people have taken advantage of me. If people take advantage of you once, it's their problem, and you have to learn your lesson from it. But if they take advantage of you twice, no matter what the situation is, if you haven't made the correction, it's your fault. Now, I hear your explanations, and I hear your protestations. You're saying, yeah, but you don't understand. I can't support myself, or I need that job, or I cannot move out of this town, or I'm married to this situation. Doesn't make any difference. If the situation doesn't work for you, it's not right for you. Accept that. Come to the realization that you're going to make a change for the better. You're going to do something that's going to make you feel free. And in that resolution to yourself, you can give thanks because you are going to make it better. Now, the point about being grateful to the way life is, because life is forgiving as much as it's unforgiving. It's rewarding as much as it's punishing. It's neutral. It's neither good nor bad. It's your oyster. Just go out there and carve out of it what you want. Sorry for the metaphor being slipped, but you can go out there and do what you want in this life. If that's what life is, then you have great power. You really do. And that power comes with accepting your life just as what it is for what has happened. And in that power, you can say, I am going to change the way I react to the world. That's what changing is. You're going to be the same. A person does not grow. They only become more honest with themselves. So if you can become more honest with your needs, seek to find your needs answered in your world by answering them mostly by yourself, stop seeking other people to make you complete by accepting your completeness and your totality, and stop hunting around for someone else that you'll become dependent on to save you, because no one saves you, no one cares about you. Why should they, really? And accept that, not as a negative thing, but as a good thing, because that means you're free to do what you have to do. There are strings attached to every freedom, and the only string that's attached to you is that you do your best work for yourself. Any relationship that saves you is going to own you to the extent that it rescues you. So, you can't be blocked in order to be grateful. You have to accept your pain in order to be free to accept the pleasures of the moment. If you're blocked in an old grief that you have not mourned, then you are not totally present for yourself now so that you can enjoy what you experience, and you tend to misjudge what you have. If you're in mourning for something taken away, you feel an incompleteness even when you have a full plate. So the plate may be full, but if it's your lack of acceptance that keeps you from enjoying it, the time has come for you to accept your life. Everything is correct. That's right. Even the losses, the deaths, the cheating, the unrelenting onslaught of an uncruel economic situation, anything that's damaged you, it's all fair game. Now then, accept it. Now, your life is yours. You can do with it what you want, and you should be grateful for that, because being free gives you the power to make your life precisely what it needs to be happy.